is up, guys? Daniel Valdez, ATP Nutrition and Physique and Performance Sciences, and this is going to be the first supplement science video in a series of supplement science videos that I will start doing on a weekly basis. I was asked to do this by a bunch of different people, and so I put up a question on a poll on my story to see who wanted to see which ingredient and that sort of thing, and N-acetylcysteine won, so that will be the first ingredient that we tackle today, which is actually awesome because N-acetylcysteine is a super cool ingredient. We actually had it in the very first Perform Kinetics. We ended up taking it out, and I'll tell you why. I'll explain why as we go along. There were a couple other requests for like forskolin, berberine, agmatine, all that kind of stuff, but N-acetylcysteine won, so we're gonna knock that one out first. As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up, DM me, send me a message, send me an email, however you want to get a hold of me, just hit me up. But anyways, yeah, let's get into it. N-acetylcysteine, super cool ingredient. One of the reasons we put it in the original Perform Kinetics is because there was a study that came out that showed glutathione paired with citrulline malate raised nitric oxide levels higher than just citrulline malate alone. Now, I know I said glutathione, right? You're like, glutathione, this video is not even on glutathione. What the hell are you talking about? Here's the deal with glutathione. Awful bioavailability. We know that. You can get glutathione injections, which seem to work very well, but when it comes to oral bioavailability, so if you take it in your mouth, yeah. So anyways, if you take it orally, not if you take it in the mouth, but if you take it orally, the bioavailability, not great. But N-acetylcysteine is a way to kind of hack around that, right? And that's why we used it with Perform Kinetics, because we paired citrulline malate with N-acetylcysteine, because N-acetylcysteine is actually a glutathione buffer. And what that means is it increases the amount of glutathione that you have circulating endogenously, so in your body, and that will then, hopefully, the way we theorized, like it would theoretically then do what glutathione and citrulline malate were supposed to do, right? It would increase nitric oxide levels higher and for longer than just citrulline malate in isolation. Now, you're like, well, dude, that sounds fucking awesome. Whoops, excuse me. Excuse the language. You're like, dude, that sounds awesome. Why would you take it out? So here's the reason we took it out. One of the reasons that people use N-acetylcysteine also is specifically because it is a powerful antioxidant. Now, we already knew this before, but we thought that maybe we would be able to get around this, but we ended up just feeling overall that it was probably best to just take it out. And the reason for that is that with the antioxidant, the powerful nature of N-acetylcysteine being an antioxidant, with that occurring, we know that what happens if you take an antioxidant peri-workout, so around a time that you're gonna work out, hit the gym, go for a run, whatever, what happens is that taking a powerful antioxidant during that time, pre, post, during, whatever, it actually blunts the normal physiological adaptation that your body goes through. So it's a positive adaptation. You work out, you get a positive adaptation, your body's like, okay, I need to respond to this stress, right? Taking an antioxidant peri-workout within that post, pre, or intra time period, it's gonna blunt that a little bit. And by blunt, I mean it's gonna dampen it. So it's not going to elicit as powerful of a response because of the antioxidant blunting the positive adaptation that occurs with exercise. We decided to take it out of Perform Kinetics, which is why you don't see it in the newer formula. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna put it in another product. You guys will see later. I'm not gonna give anyone any sort of ideas. As mentioned, it's also a powerful antioxidant. That's one of the reasons you would take it. Before I forget, the common doses that you usually see with N-acetylcysteine is 600 milligrams. 600 milligrams to 1800 milligrams, and you can take it 3 times a day to get that 1800 milligrams. But yeah, those are the common dose ranges, is 600 milligrams to 1800 milligrams, 1.8 grams. Another cool thing about N-acetylcysteine is that it does detoxify the liver. It's actually one of the reasons that it's used for acetaminophen overdoses. Oh man, I'm running on like 0 sleep, guys. Acetaminophen. I got like 3 hours sleep last night, and yeah, but anyways, sorry. Yeah, so it's used for liver detoxification specifically for that reason. So, you know, if you like to drink, all that kind of stuff, have any reasons that you would need to help the liver, just help the liver out a little bit, N-acetylcysteine is the way to go. Great for that. Another cool thing, novel way to use N-acetylcysteine that a lot of people aren't familiar with is, let's say, you know, you live the healthy and fit lifestyle, but hey, you also like to have drinks on the weekend, chill, go kick it with your family, your friends, whatever. Like, no judgment, right? Dope, that's good. Have a fun life. But what happens when you drink is alcohol will decrease your levels of glutamate, okay? And what glutamate is, neurotransmitter. And what happens that next day is, since it decreased it while you were drinking, you get a rebound. So that shit goes right up, right? So then you have excess glutamate levels circulating, and what N-acetylcysteine does is it comes in and it actually will lower the circulating levels of glutamate. So it's gonna help out in settings of like a hangover, all that kind of stuff. So I think that's super cool. It's a way to eliminate some of that fog, the jitteriness, because glutamate itself is excitatory and not in a good way. It's a physiological thing that I'll have to explain in another video, but it's not something that you would want to be happening. That's why you don't feel as great. So by taking in acetylcysteine, you lower those levels, you kind of blunt, right? There's that word again. You kind of lower the effect of the high circulating levels of glutamate and then the side effects that will go with that. Anyways, I'll be doing these videos, like I said, weekly. It's a way for me to touch on ingredients, not bash other companies, not look like a hater and be like, oh, this product sucks because they put shitty ingredients in there. Instead of doing that, I can just be like, yo, this ingredient's good, this ingredient's not good. For this ingredient, N-acetylcysteine, I give it a pass, great ingredient. Just make sure you use it appropriately, right? So I personally recommend not taking it peri-workout, pre, post, or intra, right? So those are your peri, around, pre, post, and intra. I think that's it. Anyways, I hope you guys have a kick-ass week. I hope you already have been having a kick-ass week. You have a great end of the week. I hope you have a great weekend. You know, be safe, be smart, don't drink and drive. I'm a little bit older than a lot of you guys, so I gotta be like, you know, like that caring big brother, like go out, have fun, rage, but also, you know, be safe and, you know, make it home all right, but still have so much fun. That's it, guys. I'm out. Peace.